What's up, what's up, what's up? Biker dudes, biker chicks. Yeah, for those of you who have been following, you know that this was my first ride out of Lusaka. First distance ride on Lady Rouge. My day started out pretty early in the 5 a.m.s. Met up with the guys, Toto Filling Station, OCC. We eventually hit the road after some tips and guidance on the do's and don'ts. Of course, we had a prayer and brief introductions, and yeah, we hit Kafue Road. It was good. I hope you enjoy watching. This was a special one for me. Of course, again, my first distance ride, so it was a chance to really open up the bike. First time riding with a bunch of dudes, so there was a bunch of things to learn, different symbols and signals, the way to ride in a pack, you know. The highway is different from everyday commute and transit, so yeah, it was a good experience for learning, and all in all, it was good fun. I won't lie, I was a bit nervous, a bit shaky. It's my first time riding with a group, so I didn't want to be the one to mess up or, cause any problems in the group, especially this being my first time riding with OCC. So I had to do right by the boys. So as you can see, I had a bit of a challenge keeping up with the boys. These are guys that have ridden cross country, different countries, different towns. They move. So they say, how do they put it? My bike needed to open up, it was still stiff, it was still new. So eventually it did open up, but yeah, when we were heading out, I had a bit of a challenge keeping up. These guys were moving, they were moving. Another thing you're going to notice throughout the video is I could barely hear my bike. These guys had modified exhaust, these guys had open exhaust, so they were louder and mine was completely stock. So most times all I could hear was their bikes and just vibration from mine. So it actually made me really want to get rid of the silencer on my exhaust, but regardless, it was good. At this point, the boys made it to the branch off road, the road where the curves begin. So everyone took a moment to appreciate what we just went through on the highway, and then we checked our bikes, and we got one or two words, guidance from Saint, someone who's been there, and the rest of the guys who've been there, tips, do's and don'ts, how to follow, take your time, and we laughed about a few things that happened on the highway as well.
Panja ikafika 85 so ni nachoka kukataa maenda kufanya ubwela chasiku ubwela direct mpaka you guys this bike is big chani yeka yeye akai pressure man jambo seku fanya pera gele open it again
So it's like transmission day machitamanga ya okay. Which is a very you know the GS bikes usually have this. Yeah. Oh, oh, like this one. So after a few laughs, some adjustments to some of the bikes, some guidance, we got on our steel horses, saddled up, and hit the road. There's literally no getting used to it. I can't wait to go back. I might do a solo run soon, but like yeah, when you go with people, with the group, it's nice to be part of the chase, you know. It's either you're being chased or you're chasing someone, but yo, it's amazing. It's amazing. Yo, my high-pitched voice says it all. I mean, you know you're excited when your voice changes pitch and becomes really high-pitched, man. That's just pure joy. Eventually, Saint had enough of chasing and passed me and just started chasing the rest of the group. I made a mistake here and said, okay, let me chase the pro, see if I can learn one or two things. Big mistake, see what happened shortly after. For those of you who've been in that situation, you know what was happening to me there. At that point, I'm thinking of a million ways in which the impact is going to suck. But yeah, luckily it turned out okay. But if you've ever watched Top Gear, Jeremy Clarkson at that point would say, a little poo or excrement sipped out my bottom right there. Yeah, that's how wild it was. But like, I'm glad I made it through. Could have been bad, but yeah, I didn't panic. I did what I needed to do, braking, changing down. Of course, I did the target fixation, but like, I managed to handle the situation proper and get out of it. The worst thing you can do is panic and slam on the brakes, front or rear. End up sliding right into the hole or off the road, and so yeah, sometimes your bike could dip because of the sudden reaction. So what you want to do is just take your time. Don't do anything rash. I think we are now calling it Keith's ambulance, but thank God last time he was here and they crossed paths, he never had to use it. This is another one of those curves that caught us off guard. Why do we go? Why do we go? You really have to be careful with these curves. Once you take your eye off for a second, next thing you know, the curve gets sharper than what it was. So you really have to give it your full attention. Eventually we came to our first stop, man. Look at me clap. The excitement, man, the excitement of just the first bit. You can actually see more footage of this particular scene from Sonda's page, Facebook or TikTok.
Target at what do you call it? I saw myself going into the drainage. You've realized that you don't know but these are. How did you find this gem, though? This is a gem. It's a hidden gem. This one is the best. I think for the first time my tires have become warm. Huh? For the first time, my tires are warm. No, I see there's when you're going downhill and there's a cave, it's trickier than going up. Up is fine, but going downhill into a cave.
Going down, guys, now
Yes.
when going up, you need to back.
Yes.
So it
Ah.
So after Wakateka schooled us on how it's done, we took a stop, took some great photos, just for memories for the boys. I mean, this place has amazing views, guys. I wish you could see it in person. Of course, I finally got my first OCC branded sticker. From there, we hit the road. Next are just a couple of clips and maybe pictures from behind the scenes as we were going and coming back. Just look at the bikes, the people. These bikes are beautiful, man. For the price that they cost, look at them, man. They look outstanding. Yeah. Yo, we out here where no one comes except bikers lined up, and bros, man leading the journey. Look at these views, man. Look at these views.
And then those heat cycles where like you go down kwa zizi. Those are all heat cycles.
We have Luna, I forget the name, Lady Rouge, Lola, and Falcon. Everybody got a name, baby. So, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed watching. That was my first ride, long distance ride. Officially, I hope I'm a member of the OCC now. I hope you enjoyed watching as much as I enjoyed the ride. Please like, share, and subscribe.